as I promised you some example, this is a very big company in the defense arena here in India. And you can see on the first part of the table how many projects they had overall, what was the target per month, and how many they achieved. And you can see the numbers are bad. We started to convince this company, it's a very big company, and we are talking here about one of the division. You can explain and create buy-in by just showing logic up to a very certain level. But people really believe once they see results. And what we have done, we convinced them, let's just try to freeze on the task level. And this is what we have done in 2 months. We just took from any project manager. We checked how many projects you have, freeze at least 25% of them. By the way, people saw results and froze more than 25%. And you can see very fast that the increase of completion, the rate of completion jumped tremendously. And when we start to work with the core team and champion that we formed together and freeze on the project level, you can see how much more capacity was achieved and what was the rate of completion. This was done in the defense industry here in India in huge projects. So this is sub-projects of this part of this huge project, but this is real number from a real company. The same company in a different place, in a different division. And here what they measure and what was the main KPI was the duration of each one of the tasks. This is tasks which are very, very similar to each other. It's not production because each task there is a very high level of uncertainty in each one of the tasks. But you can see that this relatively smaller project, how much they were before, what was the duration in days, before we started to deal with the theory of constraint, and what was the number later on. By the way, today, the numbers are better. So, improving flow, reduce bad multitasking, practical mechanism that guide us when not to produce is freeze. I want to talk a little bit about local efficiencies, and here I will elaborate a little bit more. What is local efficiencies in project environment? The best way to ensure that a project finish in time is by ensuring that each and every task will finish on time. Sounds reasonable? Again, yes, no. Let's take a very, very simple project. Let's say you are my project team. And we're talking about a very simple project. You start, and you continue, and you continue, and then you, and then can I be the project manager for a second? Then I have a project. Is it logical to say, if each one of you will finish on time, I will finish on time the project? Let me ask differently. Is it common to think this way? Yes, it is. By the way, I will try to prove you that this is, by design, prolonging any project, and never the project will finish on time. Let me try to prove you that. Let's change it just for a second the roles. Now you are the project manager. And you come to me and ask, how much time it will take? How much time will take my part of the project? What will be my answer? Look, what typifies project is high level of uncertainty. Agree? Yes. Now, I want to be a good worker. I want to be reliable. He asked me for estimation. What I hear give me a commitment. So, if I think that it will take, let's say, 5 weeks, should I say 5 weeks? I don't know if Murphy will come to visit. So what should I do? I want to be reliable. So I will increase it. How much? Well, this depends. Because I know that if I'm not the first one, I'm here, maybe you will be late. So I need to take additional buffer. And I know also, this is not the only project I'm dealing with. And I know also that when I will come to you and say 5, 10 weeks, let's say 10 weeks, you will negotiate with me because you want to shorten it. But definitely, each one of us will increase his best judgment, just to be on the safe side. Each one of us will increase the buffer. So, by design, we have much longer project. Now, let me try to prove you that even this long project will never be on time. Okay? Okay. Okay, this is all the buffer that each one is adding. Fine. Look, all of us, we were, long time ago, some of us at least, students. We were students. Let's say, at least this is the experience I have in Israel and the US. This is the two places I learned. That the teacher is coming and says, dear students, tomorrow we have a test. What is the common reaction? Come on, we are so busy. We are working like crazy. Give us more time. Fine, take a week. When we start? When we start to learn? A day before. Look, we are just people. And the student syndrome, because we have so much to do, because we are talking in an environment of multi-project, we have so much to do, so much pressure, so much multitasking. We're starting a bit later. We don't start when we can start. Therefore, in some cases, we will be on time. But if Murphy comes to visit, we may be not on time. And what will happen? The late that we are start to accumulate. Why I'm saying it start to accumulate? Let me ask you something. I need your help again. Let's assume you told me it will take 10 weeks. And you finish after 9. Are you going to give me the project leader so I can give him the work after 9 weeks? 99.99% from the people will not because people are bad. No, people are good, period. Because he knows that next time, nobody will believe my assumptions, my estimations. And so I don't want, by the way, it's happening all the time. It's happening with budget, it's happening all the time, everywhere. It's the Parkinson law. Yes, so we are going to gold plate it. Again, people are good. We're going to gold plate it, and we are going to give it after 10 weeks. So what happened is that latency is accumulated. And the benefits of finishing early some of the tasks are not used by the project. They are wasted. And this is why I'm saying to you, you saw that by definition the project was prolonged too much. And as I hope I show you, because we are just human beings, it will never be on time. Of course, I'm simplifying it. It's much more complicated. There are more things like bad multitasking, which one day maybe I will prove you that bad multitasking is the #1 killer of productivity. And of course, task dependencies, because the tasks are never so simple as I said.